Myntri Rangbah ke Jylla ukorat ke sangma haka kharwai tarik jemang arajar bhunreu ula Plie Paidbah ya ka Sailum Karkhana penmi ksai rendia eri ha Bhoi Rymbong ri Bhoi district ban kenteu ya ka kampen mi ksai rendia bat ban kersian ya kinong ri kenyang rendia lembat kinong Tanjan ka Jylla ha bakren haka jing yalang ukorat ke sangma ula ong bakari Bhoi kadai kawe naki district ka bakhlantam ka jing penmi rendia ha me khalaya kabawan ba aru haka perthei haka jing penmi sob kenyang rendia ulo ongru ba uksai rendia lane u ahim sasel udai ubadon jing ya dei bat ka culture bat ka kamai kaji jongki babun kilong ying haka Jylla bat ka jing seng ya gane ka Karkhana kan yarab ban pen khlan ya ka rukom trikam ban pen bha ya ka jing yo ya uksai ubabha bat ban ai jing yarab ka ba khampha ya kinongri kenyang bat nong Tanjan hakane kasingi nakaliang Myntri Rangbah ul aitiru ya ka song jing arab ka balai pho sanlak tengka hapo ka prime clear scheme ban kersian ya kane ka project ula kedeuru baka jing don ka Bhoi Rymbong hajan ka kat ling suin umroi kan longkum ka kabuban plilat ban kenteu ya ka kam khayi pateng bat ban kenteu ya ka yo ka hat uksai rendia nalar Myntri Rangbah ka Jylla ukonat ke sangma kiwei ki balad donang hakane kasingi kiken tobi oba daman bai lamare MLA ka umroi constituency uba is nehing MDC ka umroi uba Frederick R Kharkongor Principal Secretary ka Salini Werma Executive Director ka MBMA Ukolonzi Rentloi Technical Advisor Nectar Northeast Center for Technology Application and Reach lambat kiwei
Seeing all of you gathered here today gave us hope, encouragement, and strength to continue this journey with even greater determination. As we all know, the aerial worm is found mainly in India, particularly along the Brahmaputra Valley, where Meghalaya proudly stands as the second largest producer of airy cocoon in the country, producing nearly 500 metric tons annually as per the Central Silk Board 2011. The sericulture industry in Meghalaya is broadly divided into three sectors: cocoon yarn and fabric. In Bhoi itself, there are about 7,280 farmers producing nearly 60 metric tons of cocoon annually, and around 1,000 active weavers consuming approximately 33 to 35 metric tons of yarn every year. However, the sad reality is that we remain weak in the yarn sector due to the continued dependence on a conventional method of yarn production despite many interventions over the years. Despite producing our own cocoon, much of it leave the state through various channels, only to return to our weavers in a form of yarn at almost 3 times the original price. This has resulted in a major economic loss to the state and weakened local value addition. In Bhoi district alone, the estimate loss due to this estimate yearly revenue, a loss from raw cocoon movement is around 5 to 6 crore. However, if these cocoon are converted into yarn within the state itself, an estimated revenue of 14 to 15 crores can be generated without even without accounting for the fabric sector. It was in the 2017 that Sailum recognized this gap and decided that enough was enough. Something had to be done. What began as a small initiative slowly evolved into a mission, not only for business but also for supporting our local weavers, farmers, and the future of Meghalaya indigenous textile ecosystem.
And we are very, very thankful to Prime for carrying forward this very important project, which is first of its kind, not only in Meghalaya, sir. Actually, it may be in the whole world also. You know that Eri silkworm is found only in Northeast India. They are trying to do it in Hyderabad also, but it's not like what we are doing here. So it is a kind of monopoly actually. So the Department of Textiles also has been doing great job under the leadership of Sir Frederick Harkover. We are on and off having meeting how to promote silk industries in this region. So I was very surprised when I saw all the equipments, and these equipments, these machines are not designed for Eri silk processing. Actually, there are no machines particularly for Eri silk processing, if I'm not wrong. This is a cotton technology actually. So the Wallenberg, he has been able to, he's very innovative. He took that technology from that where they used to process cotton and apply it for making it silk for getting this silk from the Eri silk yarn. So he's very innovative. His dream and perseverance and experiment that he has been doing is very, very, what can I say, very appreciative.
Karindia, Kalong, Kajing Sarong, Yaka Jylla. Friends, I'm extremely honored and proud to be here today in the presence of our Honorable MLA, MDC, our officials, Bawanambok Pinrop, our founder of Sailum, and all the other stakeholders who have made this project as well as this program a possibility. I do apologize for coming late. I had to travel from Delhi. The flights got delayed. The weather deteriorated. I could not fly by chopper, and so on and so forth. And I could not make it on time. So I do apologize for not being able to come here on time, but thank you so much for being so patient and waiting for us. Friends, entrepreneurship has been at the core of what our government has been trying to do. Since the beginning, from 2018, we have believed that if Meghalaya has to transform, if we have to achieve the growth that we desire to see, it cannot just be the government working alone. We need enterprise. We need our entrepreneurs to thrive. If you look at any economy in the state, in the country, or in the world, the government is only a facilitator. It provides the opportunity. But it is the entrepreneurs and the people who take that opportunity and create and unlock value. And that is what leads to growth. And therefore, for me, Prime program was one of the first programs I started. I remember the first thing we did was we started to recognize our entrepreneurs. So I started picking one entrepreneur every month, calling the person to my office, clicking one picture with him or her, and giving a small token of appreciation from my side, telling them, thank you for taking up entrepreneurship. And that is how the journey of Prime started. And then I called up the team and I said, let us now put up an ecosystem which will now support, will guide, will train, will fund different business ideas and entrepreneurs who wish to take their business forward. And this is, of course, there is a personal experience to it. It's because I'm an entrepreneur myself. And I remember many years back, I'm talking about 27 years ago, there was no system to support entrepreneurs. Nobody cared about entrepreneurs, to be very frank. And that is that experience of how I had to struggle as an entrepreneur made me realize that if I do ever get an opportunity, if God blesses me with an opportunity to serve our people, then it is entrepreneurship that I will push. I must congratulate Bhawan Lam and his entire team for taking that step, for taking a calculated risk, for seeing the opportunity and creating value out of the opportunity.